Viewer guidance is strongly advised. The following content is intended purely for informational and entertainment purposes. What unfolded today inside a New York federal courtroom may go down as one of the most explosive moments in modern celebrity legal history. Earlier today, previously undisclosed footage from the Four Seasons Hotel in Los Angeles was presented unexpectedly during an evidentiary hearing in the ongoing federal case against music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs. This footage, leaked anonymously to federal investigators, shows rapper Meek Mill entering Diddy's private suite on August 14, 2016, and what happened next sent shockwaves through the courtroom. As the video began playing, the atmosphere changed instantly. Jurors leaned forward, reporters scribbled notes, and Diddy, usually composed, slumped in his chair as the screen displayed a high-resolution security video showing him entering a hotel suite, alone at first, and then being joined 17 minutes later by Meek Mill. Prosecutors allege that what occurred inside that room directly contradicts sworn statements made by both Diddy and Meek Mill. More than just a secret meeting, the footage captured Diddy handing an envelope to Mill, an envelope the government says was connected to illicit financial transactions central to the RICO charges Diddy now faces. Judge Raymond Delaney, known for his stern courtroom control, was visibly stunned. Murmurs echoed across the gallery. The judge struck his gavel, ordering silence, as the courtroom watched Diddy and Mill in an intense hallway conversation, Diddy gesturing forcefully, Mill listening with arms crossed. At one point, Diddy gripped Mill's shoulder before handing him that envelope. Mill opened it, glanced inside, then tucked it into his jacket. That one moment, silent but damning, instantly changed the dynamic of the entire trial. What came next only added fuel to the fire. FBI analyst Rebecca Chen took the stand, confirming that the very next day, a complex series of transactions began, funds transferred through multiple shell entities, eventually landing in offshore accounts tied to Diddy's enterprise. The timing, amounts, and connections all lined up with what was seen in the footage. FBI agent Marcus Wilson later presented text messages from Diddy's seized devices. One, sent just hours after the hotel meeting, read, "Situation handled. Remember our discussion about loyalty and consequences?" And another, sent to Diddy's then head of security, said, "Manager confirmed all footage deleted. No record of that night exists anymore." Followed by, "Make sure it stays that way. Too much at stake." These chilling words, paired with video evidence and financial trails, painted a picture prosecutors described as calculated, deliberate, and manipulative. Meek Mill, who had submitted a sworn affidavit denying any private meetings with Diddy, is now reportedly cooperating with authorities. His legal team, sources say, is working to avoid potential perjury charges. The ripple effects of this leak are being felt across the industry, with executives quietly lawyering up and artists re-evaluating their past ties to Diddy. Inside the courtroom, Diddy's demeanor collapsed. The billionaire businessman who once walked in with confidence now sat hunched over, his lawyers scrambling around him. Then came a stunning moment. Diddy stood up, unprompted, and asked to address the court directly. With cameras off and silence thick in the room, he admitted, without directly confessing, that his previous statements might have been influenced by considerations beyond strict factual accuracy. While not a plea change, it was the clearest signal yet that a legal resolution might be on the horizon. The judge granted a 2-hour recess, allowing both sides to discuss next steps. When court reconvened, Diddy's legal team confirmed they were entering preliminary discussions with prosecutors to resolve the case, possibly through a plea deal. The shift was unmistakable. The defense's once aggressive strategy had cracked under pressure. Outside the courthouse, the mood was somber. No flashy arrivals, no entourage, just the weight of what had happened hanging in the air. Analysts called it a breaking point, not just for Diddy, but for a system of power and secrecy that had gone unchecked for too long. Social media exploded with reactions. Fans were shocked, critics felt vindicated, and artists, some of whom had stayed silent for years, began speaking out, calling for transparency and accountability in an industry long shrouded in image over truth. Meanwhile, inside court, more was unraveling. 3 of Diddy's security team members reportedly flipped, agreeing to cooperate with investigators. Marcus Reynolds, the head of security who allegedly confirmed the footage had been erased, was arrested on charges of obstruction of justice and evidence tampering. The courtroom footage had not only pierced the narrative of innocence, but had exposed a network, a web of influence, money, control, and silence, now unraveling in real time. This case is far from over, but one thing is clear: the footage changed everything. And in doing so, it may have just pulled back the curtain on decades of carefully hidden power plays within the entertainment industry. This story is still developing. Subscribe for ongoing updates on one of the most consequential trials in entertainment history.